Hello, everyone. Wherever you are, I invite you to take a breath into your heart and exhale. Let it go. All it takes is one breath to reset. Today's talk is about workplace stress, and I'm going to be discussing 6 causes of stress at the workplace and how employers can effectively respond. So, we've all experienced stress at home, also at work. And when we experience that in one part of our life, it affects all the other parts of our life. And really, it's about providing people with the opportunities and the tools to learn how to breathe and effectively move through stressful experiences. So, one of the first causes of workplace stress is feeling that you can't meet the demands of your daily work life. So perhaps you feel a lot of pressure. Maybe you don't really know what you're supposed to be doing. When you feel like you don't have the resources to meet the demands, the deadlines, the responsibilities of your role within the organization, then you can experience a great deal of stress. Also, when you have issues with relationships with others. And this is colleagues, toxic bosses who don't really know how to communicate or communicate with strong skills, soft skills. It also happens when you don't get along with colleagues, clients, anyone. So, having relationship or power struggles where there's a lot of ego or political dynamics can cause stress. Also, if you don't really know what your primary role or responsibility is at work and that hasn't been clearly defined for you, and you're sort of at a loss as to what your focus and purpose is at work, it can also cause stress. If you feel the fourth reason that you don't have the resources, the support, or information to do your work, that can also be a huge source of stress. And fifth, if you don't feel engaged with what you're doing, if you feel like it's boring and it's the same thing over and over again, and there's no passion or engagement, that can be a source of stress. And the sixth thing is if there's no advancement or opportunities at your place of work and you don't know what that next step could be for you. So, when we experience any number of these types of stressors at work, it can throw us off and we can have mood swings, we can act out, shut down, withdraw, and it can lead to obviously poor performance and productivity, but also people not showing up to work, absenteeism, calling in sick, and you're just less present, and that's the biggest sign of being stressed is just not being present for the work. And this is how employers can respond to these stressors. So, first is to have really great communication skills with the employees. So ensuring that you're in constant communication about how they're doing at work and also being perceptive about picking up on those stress signs. When you see that somebody is being overly emotional or reactive, just not able to personally cope at work or really show up, that's when you want to always be in communication and keeping that line of communication open and making it safe for your employees to express their concerns and their challenges. Another source of stress I didn't really point out was just if there's lack of diversity and inclusion. So, if there's just a predominant perspective or predominant way at work that doesn't resonate with people who don't fit within that predominant mindset, that can also be a huge source of stress. Um, The second thing is having strong leadership. It really begins with leadership and how the leaders value well being at work. Are they practicing good communication skills? Are they healthy? And do they have soft skills in which to communicate emotional issues? Do they have emotional intelligence and awareness? That is a major soft skill that leaders need to develop because so much of the work is managing not just people, but their emotions and their feelings. That's sort of a secondary job that we need to be aware of so that people are in their best capacity to work with each other, and having health and emotional well-being is conducive to strong performance and productivity. Also, having clearly defined roles and responsibilities is essential for people, and making sure that they know what they're supposed to be doing, what their focus is, their purpose at work. Also, a strong system of support where if they are running into trouble, they can reach out, whether it's to HR or to their boss, and they feel like they are supported in the work that they do. Also, in learning how to maintain real work life balance, making sure that there are opportunities for social connection and bonding at work is also really helpful. Just having a fun night out, maybe it's bowling, some kind of team. I heard the other day a team that went out for pickleball at a pub where they could have good food and drinks and play pickleball at the same time. So planning those employee get-togethers is great. um, Also providing opportunities for people to advance in their work and letting them know what are the opportunities for them. How can they develop themselves professionally to get to the next level? And then lastly, and most importantly, providing the stress management skills and the tools through mindfulness and meditation coaching. Meditation coaching is a uh, pioneering field in combining the practices of mindfulness and coaching together. And more employers should look into hiring meditation coaches to support their employees, and just having short coaching calls where employees can really debrief and de-stress and talk about their challenges at work and work through them with a meditation coach who's actually giving them a daily practice and the tools to breathe and manage their stress. So, this is a little bit about workplace stress, how employers can respond effectively to employees and their concerns, and making that extra effort to really up level the soft skills, which then will yield tangible results and ROI for the organization and company as a whole. So remember that healthy employees make productive and uh, employees that attract clients and opportunities, and they're open to the possibilities, and they also open up to innovative ideas and creative ways of thinking. So tapping into the potential of the people that we're working with is paramount, and you can really create with more people a really positive work environment where everybody can thrive in their work and their personal life. Thanks so much for taking time to listen to today's talk. I hope it was helpful. And I'm sending you lots of blessings for a beautiful, productive workday.